right, so we are looking at page 8, and on page 8, we have 5 stores. Let's go through what these stores are right now. So, look at the first one, there's a little banner back here that says La Tienda de Descuentos. So, that is a discount store. This next one should be pretty obvious. It's a shoe store. This store has a bunch of jewelry, so that's a jewelry store. Then we have a bunch of books, so that's the bookstore. And then this one, you have to again look at the banner, Almacén, so that's a department store. Okay, so for this assignment, it says you are going to the mall and deciding what you're looking for, wanting to buy, or plan to buy from each store. Write 3 sentences for each store, and because this is a writing assignment, you are going to be graded on correct spelling and sentence structure. So in a typical year, excuse me, we would do this first one together, and you guys would be giving all of the ideas for the sentences. So I am going to, make that work for our current situation. But you guys are still going to help me by answering questions. Um, and this example can be your first one if you'd like to, or if you just want to see what an example looks like and then go from there and do all 5 original. That's totally up to you. So let's go over these verb phrases first. So to look for, we learned in Spanish 1. It's been a little bit since we've really used it a whole lot. But to look for is buscar. Wanting to buy. So this is a structure using 2 words, or 2 verbs, excuse me. So our first verb, we're going to use the right form of querer, followed by the infinitive comprar. So yo quiero comprar, I want to buy. And then we also just learned plan to buy. Remember, that uses the verb pensar. So we would use the correct form of pensar followed by the verb infinitive of comprar. So I plan to buy would be yo pienso comprar. Okay, so because we just got done working with querer and pensar so much last unit, I'm going to do a sentence with you using buscar. So I'm going to start out and I'm just going to say in the discount store. Pretty basic. So en la tienda de descuentos. All right, I'm looking for. How would you say I'm looking for? Okay, good. So remember, the present tense can either mean look for or looking for. So we're going to write yo busco. And sometimes people like to use para with buscar to actually write for, but buscar really does mean to look for. So we don't need any other word. Yo busco. And I'm going to say some sunglasses. So how do we say sun? Some, some. Good. Unos. And what is sunglasses? Anteojos de sol. All right. So then I'll say the sunglasses cost $10. So, los anteojos de sol. What form of costar would we use? Good. Cuestan $10. And then I'll say, I like the price, so I will buy them. So how do we say I like? Good. Me gusta the price. Okay, so is kind of it is a word that people always ask for how you say it. So how do you say so? Entonces, I'm buying them. Okay, them is a direct object pronoun. So what direct object pronoun do we use for los anteojos de sol? Good. And does it go before or after the verb? Good. So I'm buying them. Yo los compro. Okay, so hopefully this gives you an idea of how you can set some of these up. I do not want to read this exact model over and over, just with you guys replacing, the discount store with the shoe store and the sunglasses with shoes. I do need to see some variety in your writing, so make sure, you can talk about needing to buy a new pair of shoes for basketball or for new pair of boots or whatever, maybe a new pair of shoes for spring break coming up. Maybe at the jewelry store, you're going to um, buy a gift for your mom or a friend or a sibling, a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So come up with some different storylines. Don't just give me this exact model over and over again by switching out the words that match the stores. All right, and remember, you do need to use um, these three verb formations or verb phrases at least once in these 5 little stories you're going to tell me. All right, guys, I look forward to reading what you come up with.